Okay, this is video number 2 of Clyde W. Wallace coming to you once again. I've been told I didn't do it the first time on the first video, and I get these video numbers for a reason, because you might want to, might want to just tell you, to go back and look at a video, and you can find that information there. That's why I keep giving them numbers, or I will give them numbers. But I'm supposed to tell you my story, and as you gonna figure it out if you don't already know it. Some people say I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, man, I'm just having fun. And you say, tell your story. I've been around 70 years. I got a long story to tell. And my son say, give the people some value. Well, I'm gonna give you some value. Uh, I'm going to first tell you about my lovely wife, uh, uh, the angel of my eye. I say it like this, and when you hang around me long enough, us long enough, you'll realize that I said she basically saved my life, because if it wasn't for her, I know for a fact on the road that I was going down that I'll be a dead man by now. But I met her in 1972 in New York. I got my pet name that I call her, but I swear I won't give that information out. That's a top secret. If you really want to know, she gonna have to tell you. See, cause I love her and I ain't ready to die yet. But she takes very good care of me. I can remember when I came home to sit down to retire. I went and bought that S550 first. I didn't want it, but she told me to take it, take it anyway. But I'm supposed to tell you a story about myself. See, I was born in 1943, and I was born not in the country. I was born so far, and this is the truth, so far back out into the woods, you couldn't even drive a car to my house. And this video might go a little long, but I want to kind of give you an idea of where I came from. And uh, uh, to give you an idea how far back in the woods we was, the midwife had to ride a horse to the house. Uh, uh, and the only way to get to my house was in a wagon. And I can remember my father, when we'd be done been someplace, he'd bring the wagon home and he'd circle it around there in the front yard and get out and down off the wagon and go around and help my mother down so she could, we could get into the house. And today, I relate that to when I drive up to the Rich Carltons, the Four Seasons, the Westin, or the downtown Marriott, the man come out and open up my door and says, "Good evening, Mr. Wallace." And somebody opened the door on my wife's side so she can get out and go in. So, when we talk about tell my story, I got a long story to tell. And there's a lot of things in my story you might not recognize. See, my wife she used to ask my mother, and my sister, did my mother drop me as a baby? Uh, she didn't drop me as a baby that I know of, but see, we didn't have where I can tell you about that shack I grew up in. All it takes a long time, but she didn't drop me as a baby. I didn't have a baby crib. I just fell out of the bed so many times. That's the only thing wrong with me. I was never dropped as a baby. My sister say my mother walked into the wall with me quite a few times, and I ain't crazy, but how far did I come? You want to know my story, and see, I want to get down to the part about making money, but I'm gonna try to tell you a little bit about myself so you can understand what's going on. And see, there's a lot of things that happened to me that I just didn't recognize in your world. You know, when I was a baby, I used to watch cartoons, Tom and Jerry, but see, I got the chance to see them live. You know, I can remember when two mice used to jump on the cat, and one would distract Jerry so that he could, and the other one would get the cheese. I would be sitting right there on the floor watching them when they come out of the hole in the wall. I didn't have a TV. I got a chance to see Tom and Jerry live, and I went into the Army in 1962. I made such a high score on the test, they knew I was a genius. See, my score on the test was, now I know most of you all think that's 3. I'm trying to get it to the camera, but I made 0. So they knew I was a genius because it was impossible to get every question wrong. Blind hog can find an acorn every now and then, but I done found a gold mine. This business with Cody Bakeman is a gold mine. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that, because this video already done went too long. Basically, it costs about $400 to get in the business. Now, the way I count it, they give you back $391 in value. Now, then they give you training. I mean, free training, coaching, assistance. I done took up enough. You got to be an idiot not to get in. Now, I'm a little harsh. I told you already. You might not like some of the things that I say, but I express myself the honest way that I know how. I don't mean to offend anybody, but I have fun in what I do. And if I have to, bite my tongue or sugarcoat it, uh, if I catch myself before I say it, I will. And I don't have no intentions of what you would, there's a word for it, editing what I do. As a matter of fact, I just don't know how anyway. But if you want some more information, click the button below. This is going to be a continuation every day. I like having fun. I like making money. I tell you what, this is what I like. Uh, when you go to the airport and they make you take your money clip out, everything out of your pocket, they tell me, so that's the biggest money clip I ever seen. And when I go to the courthouse to take care of some legal matters and they make me take everything out of my pocket, people just stand there and look in awe. And I have to kind of close this off, but my wife takes very, very, very good care of me. I might have said it before. I don't have no problems, but we're gonna continue to work, and hopefully, I done told my story. There's a lot more to it, and maybe we'll catch parts as we go along. But that's it. And I done took up 10 minutes out of your time. I thank you. I done took up 10 minutes out of your life. I appreciate it. And I'm going to cut this thing off right now and say thanks. God bless you until next time. But we're going to have a good time. We're going to enjoy ourselves. And I'm going to show you how to have beef every day if you like meat. But I just want to use this as a parable. We won't have to eat hamburger to get something tender. We can have filet mignon every day. We can have your favorite meal every day. You can enjoy life as you want to see it anytime you get ready. And I just do what I do because I enjoy doing what I want to, when I want to, as long as I want to. So thank you. And you can go back and look at the first video, or you can forward to the next one. I promise to do at least one every day. Thank you and have a good day.